Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. Let me know where you're tuning in from as you tune in. I feel like I have not done a live in a really long time. We're listening to classical music. I do not own the rights to the music, obviously, but I have a training for you today, which I usually don't do. I don't do network marketing trainings on my wall because that's what my groups are for. But I wanted to share a few things with you that I think are super important in this space. So let me know where you're tuning in from. If you see me bouncing, is because I am sitting on a ball chair for my back because it's better than a regular chair. And I have to create content today, so I'm sitting on my good chair, okay? So let me know where you're tuning in from as you tune in. This is a live that you're going to want to share with your team. You're going to want to share it on your wall because this is a training that I've done for several companies on stage at their conferences. So you're going to want to hear this. So let me know where you're tuning in from, my peeps. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off. There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, time zone. As you know, I just came back from vacation, so my brain is a little bit scattered everywhere. But I felt that I had to do this training because I identify with people that are trying to grow their business, and I identify with people that are struggling, especially at the beginning, to find like what are the right things to do on social media. Because when I joined network marketing, I didn't have a working upline, so I think this is kind of a way for me to pay it forward to those that are trying to work their business and do the right thing. There's so many methods out there, and there's so many different coaches and all of that are telling you different things. So it gets a little bit like, what's my way, right? Because a lot of different people have a lot of different ways to do things. So you need to figure out what your best way of doing things are. And maybe it's a collective of things that you get from different people that are just is what you want to do and the way that you want to work your business. So let's get started with this right away because it is a little bit of a longer training. I have this lash that's really annoying me right now, but it's all good. It's a little bit of a longer training because we do cover branding. We cover Instagram, Facebook, and recruiting, attraction marketing, all of that. So this is kind of like the 101 kind of the intro to what I've been able to do online, if you will. So number one, for those who don't know me and you may be listening to this video, my name is Lady Lightner. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5. My oldest is going to be 17 in a couple of months, which I cannot believe. But I joined network marketing in December of 2013. I had zero network marketing experience. I built a 6-figure income within 8 months solely through social media and the cold market. It's been quite a journey. I was the #1 recruiter and top earner in every company that I've been with, breaking recruiting records in 4.5 years. In network marketing, I retired 3 months ago to launch a technology company. I've personally sponsored over 2,700 people, and that's from the cold market. I didn't do parties. I did 0 phone calls. I did 0 Zoom presentations, 3-way messages. Like, I just skipped all of that, y'all. When I joined network marketing, I was homeschooling a middle schooler, 2 little girls in pre-K. I had a 2-year-old and a 14-month-old. So I needed to figure out what worked for me. And this is the problem that I have with a lot of network marketing leaders. It's that their method is the only method, and their way is the only way. And because they've made some money in network marketing, or maybe they've done really well, they know the answers for you and your life and what you are to do with your family. And for me, that is so arrogant. I'm just going to come out and say it. Like, we're not pulling any punches today. I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. Like, I'm ever in the mood, but today especially, I'm not in the mood. That's very arrogant. And when I joined network marketing, I was told you will never succeed because you don't do parties and you don't do all these things that people are doing in network marketing. And here's the reality. Maybe what you're doing works for you right now, but network marketing is always evolving because people are changing. Generation Y is not going to work the same way that Generation X does, or millennials and Generation Z and like everything else all the other generations that are coming along, there have been so many studies that have been done talking about how millennials communicate and how even baby boomers are preferring to communicate, which is email versus a phone call. Baby boomers prefer email versus a phone call. Millennials prefer for you to text them or shoot them a Facebook message or an email than for you to call them. These are studies that have been done. So why are we still in that mindset of network marketing 10 years ago? Network marketing is evolving. So why would we not evolve with it? That was a rant right there that I thought was necessary. So let's go into branding, okay? In network marketing, branding is the art of creating a name or a movement that identifies and differentiates you from others. You have to build a personal brand in network marketing, okay? Your company is your vehicle. Your company is not your brand. Your name, who you are, is your brand. Anybody that tells you not to brand yourself in network marketing doesn't know what they're doing. They have never built a brand online and have recruited from the cold market. I promise you that. They've never done that. For someone to tell you that you shouldn't build a personal brand when you're in a network marketing company. Your network marketing company is what you do. It is not who you are. If you want to tap into the cold market, you're going to have to build a personal brand that is going to share with the world who you are. Your network marketing company is your vehicle. Two separate things. So, in order to reach the cold market, you need a strong social media presence. In order to have a strong social media presence, you need to become a power brand. In order to become a power brand, you need to be willing to be authentic, to be genuine, and to be vulnerable. Some of these leaders in network marketing that are teaching network marketing and are telling you not to brand yourself, that are telling you that content doesn't matter, that you need to be reaching out to people, you need to be talking to people. While I agree to a certain extent, those people have never created a movement through social media. Where are the viral videos? Not about network marketing. Don't tell me that you coach network marketing people. That's great. Of course, you're going to have people that are going to share your videos and all of that. Where is the content that shows me who you are as an individual? Some of these coaches, I have no idea who they are, what they stand for. Like, personally, I don't know you. So it doesn't impress me when people have a ton of followers on social media and they coach, okay? Because that's all cool and dandy, but if I don't know who you are, I'm not going to join you. And in anything you do, I don't care what product you sell. I don't know you from Adam. If you're trying to reach the cold market, you have to create a movement. Where are your viral posts? Where are your viral videos? Where is the you going before me to show me how social media is done? Where are the enrollment records? Here are some key questions to ask yourself when creating a brand. Number 1, who am I? Number 2, what do I stand for? Number 3, what is my mission statement? Number 4, what are my interests, my dreams, and my passions? The answers to these questions give you what your message is as an individual. So this is you're building a brand according to who you are. This is why you can never compromise who you are for money. Because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, y'all, you're going to look back and you're not going to be like, oh, I wish I would have made another $1 million. Oh, I wish I would have posted more on social media about my business and my trainings and my Escalade or whatever else. You're not going to look back and say that. You're going to look back and look at your life and you're either going to go, man, I lived well. I stood for things that mattered to me, because money, y'all, comes and goes. Who you are and the things that you stand for and the changes that you're going to make in this world because of your brand is going to transcend time. And you want a brand that is going to transcend time. I want to be remembered for something great. I don't want to be remembered as like, oh, that's the girl that broke the recruiting records and like, she made X, Y, and Z and she drove, like, who cares? Who cares? Those are blessings. We don't take those things for granted, but that's not what I want to be known for. So you got to think about at the end of the day, I know this is a little bit morbid, but Steve Jobs wrote a letter on his deathbed that still till today resonates with me. And I think I read it 3 years ago. And he was talking about the most important things in life. When you're building a brand on social media, people are like, man, why do you share the things that you share? I could have 1 million followers by now. I know how to do that. I knew how to get 1 million followers. If I could just post like, very warm and fuzzy things on my wall, I know how to make stuff go viral. But at the end of the day, when I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to look back and I'm going to say, did I stand up for what I believed in? What was important to me? And if the answer is no, then I'm going to live with regret. And regret is something that I don't want to live with. So I will never compromise who I am to make a buck or two. Attraction marketing is sharing content, marketing yourself in a way that attracts the right people to you. Did you hear the key word in there? Attracts the right people to you. Not the whole world. Not everybody's your tribe. You're not everybody's cup of tea. Like it's all good and dandy. You're trying to attract the right people to you. You attract who you are. This is why self-development is key. My number one income producing activity when I was in network marketing was self-development. Till today, and I will do it for the rest of my life. I wake up and the first thing I do while I'm laying in bed is listen to my scripture, listen to my Proverbs, listen to my Psalms, listen to the videos that I have of affirmations, biblical affirmations that I listen to every single day. That is the most important part of my day. Whatever that self-development for you, that is what you need to do every single day. Jim Rohn said, you don't sell a product, you sell yourself. This is why I can sell toilet paper, I can sell pens, I can sell weight loss products, I can sell weight loss coffee, I can sell juices, I can sell contacts, hair brushes. Like, it doesn't matter what company you're with or what you're selling. You're selling yourself. This is why branding yourself is so important, because that is what you're selling. Your brand needs to inspire other people, okay? Tony Robbins says you have a story, share it, because it will inspire and impact others. And I think most network marketing leaders don't want their people to share their story. They don't want people to be vulnerable, and they don't teach their people the difference between going online and posting your dirty laundry versus being real with your story to help other people out and to impact other people. Listen, if your why is just like having a nicer house and having a nicer car or buying the latest bag or whatever, that why is transcendent. That why is going to fade away. And when you hit those walls, that why is not going to take you to the next level. When you have a why that is bigger than life, okay, this is what Tony Robbins says all the time. When your why is bigger than life, when you have a purpose that it's bigger than yourself, then it gets easier when you hit those walls in network marketing that you feel like you can't go on and you gave it all you've got. Y'all, I've been there so many times where I thought, man, I can't keep doing this. I spend a lot of time away from my kids to be able to build what I've built. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of dedication, but my why was so much bigger than life that it kept me going. My why is not to buy a bigger house or, to buy nicer things. My why is to be able to go with my family on mission trips all around the world and change this world. Literally, I want to change the world, and I'm not going to stop until that happens. So cast a vision for others with your brand. When you set out to inspire others, you create a movement of people who want to follow you. And when people are emotionally connected to you, they want to invest with you. If you want to reach the cold market, you're going to have to start adding value to other people's lives through your story, through the important things in life, okay? These past 10 days I've been on vacation, so you're going to see that most of my wall is just about my family. There's no true value that I'm adding to other people because I was on vacation. So those posts that you make that are lifestyle posts and all of those things, that has nothing to do with adding value to other people's lives. Your brand needs to be focused on adding value to other people's lives as a whole. Like that needs to be the theme of your brand. Okay. So let's go into Instagram, and I'm going to give you some practical tips to grow your Instagram. I grew my Instagram from 150 followers to 116,000 right now. And that's because I really have not been working my Instagram. I started posting consistently again, but I think for like 2 years, I did not post consistently at all on my Instagram. So I would have had like 300, 400,000 followers by now. So Instagram is about being creative and being inspiring. Your brand needs to become your way of life, okay? It needs to become a lifestyle. If your brand is something that you're just posting out there, like fake it till you make it kind of deal, then people are going to pick up on that. So here are some tips for you. Number 1, no business profiles. Network marketing has a stigma right now of just people inboxing other people about their product or opportunity. Like they've never spoken to you, they've never liked a picture on your wall, they've never commented, but they're in your inbox. So this has given network marketers a really bad name in this social media world. If you remember not long ago, it's not happening as much anymore, but people are just being added to like massive amount of groups without being asked. So people are kind of freaking out about business profiles. So make sure that you have a personal profile on Instagram. So you're not screaming, I'm here to sell you something. Okay, don't do that. 1 out of 5 posts on Instagram needs to be your business or product. 1 out of 5 posts, okay? Your Instagram needs to be everything concerned and connected with your brand. And then you need to sprinkle in your business or product in there. Most network marketers are doing it the other way around, where most of their Instagram is their business or product, and then they sprinkle in some pictures of their family, some selfies, something like that, where it needs to be the other way around. Okay. And Instagram, you need to share your hopes, your dreams, and your interests. That is a platform to do it. Draw people in with your non-business related content. Okay. And then attract people in through that non-business related content and expose them to your opportunity or your product. Use 20 to 30 tags per photo. Why do I say that? Because your tags are your target market. That is the market that you are trying to target. So the more tags you use, the more markets you are targeting with your posts. Okay. Use bright colors, great post patterns, increase follower retention rate. So it's great if we get followers, but the problem is that a lot of people have not such great content or post patterns. So people end up unfollowing you. Get followers by following other. That is Instagram etiquette 101. Okay. So if you want local followers, so if you're trying to grow your like distributor base or customer base locally, then go and find local shops, restaurants, fitness centers, stores that are local on Instagram and start following all their followers, because those followers are going to follow you back. When you drop your business or product, if they're interested, they're going to be in your text messages and they're locals. Genius. So the goal is to follow 200 new people every single day on Instagram. I wouldn't do it all at once because you can get put in like a timeout from Instagram. So do it like a few at a time and then go back and keep doing that. 200 new people every single day. So when I was working Instagram and I built my first 6 figures through Instagram, I was posting at least 5 to 12 times per day. Okay, here's some of my top apps to create amazing content for Instagram. It's WordSwag, PixArt, BeFunky, and PhotoCandy. Those are some of my best apps that I use all the time to create amazing content. And you need to use call to actions to get people to reach out to you. We got rained on a little bit when we were on vacation. Oh boy. So my throat is hurting today. Use call to actions, oh boy, to get people to reach out to you. So for example, let's say you're in the weight loss business, right? You would put right on your post with you have your business or product opportunity, text weight loss to your phone number for more information. If you have a short video that you can share with them, you would write text weight loss or fit, whatever it is, the keyword that you want them to use. And then you can use your email. If you don't want to put your number out there, I've never had any issues with my phone number out there, but Google has a masking for your phone number. So they give you like an 800 or 888 number to mask your real phone number that you can use that. But if you don't do a call to action on your posts on Instagram that are business and product, you will not have people in your text messages. So you have to have a call to action. So let's move on to Facebook. Okay, so on Facebook, you would share your brand, the same principles that we shared with Instagram in terms of branding yourself and sharing that on Facebook. Facebook is about adding value to other people, right? So on Facebook, you can have longer posts, you can do inspirational posts, you can do all those things. Well, on Instagram, it's about short pictures that are eye-catching, short descriptions, because people are going on Instagram to be inspired and motivated, where Facebook, you made a little bit more of a personal connection, okay? So description on Facebook, add 5 keywords that describe your brand and add emojis to it. That is just the language we speak, we're speaking in today. We adapt to overcome. If you look at my Facebook description, you're going to see that I have the top 5 words that describe my brand the best, and you have emojis on there. So when people come to my profile, they know what I'm about and what's important to me. So Facebook posts. Facebook is about adding value to other people. So we already said that. Here's 3 things that you can post on Facebook every single day if you don't know what else to post on Facebook, okay? Number 1, empower. Okay, so let's say you watch a 15-minute YouTube video that really inspired you today, or you read a portion of a book and that really inspired you. Then create an amazing graphic, because it's all about first impressions. Okay, you cannot just grab something off the internet that nobody can read. It looks terrible. The colors are faded. Like, this is what most network marketers are doing. They're struggling with content. They don't know how to create new content. They don't know how to create eye-catching content. So they're using everything that everyone else is using. So it looks very outdated. It looks like you didn't put any effort into it, and people are not going to join people that they feel are kind of lazy. So empower. Use that 15 minutes that you did, or that book that you read today, and share whatever you learned from it on social media to help someone else. Okay, so that's one of your posts. And the second will be educate. Educate according to your brand. I had in one of my companies someone that was a vegan, and she was so passionate about it, and she educated people on that because that was part of her brand. That's part of who she is, and she created a following because of that. So educate according to your brand. Don't attach your company to it, your product to it. I've seen so many people do this on Facebook, where they post a really amazing article that has the potential to go viral because it's a newer study or something, and then they plug their company in, or they plug, like, if you're talking about essential oils, right? So there's a controversy with one, I'm not going to name names, with a company using essential oils and testing on things that some people don't agree on, right? So share that. If your company sells oils and that is a study that's really important to you, then share that and educate people. But do not plug your company in, because that's going to make people not share the article. It's going to make people not share what you just educated them on. So you have really good content that has the potential of going viral, but you keep plugging your company in. Like, this health study states that drinking juice is going to reduce, greens is going to reduce your risk for heart disease, right? So instead of sharing that and educating people on that because you sell greens, what you do is you plug see, I told you, now you see you can get the greens from $30 and my company has it. So you just completely ruin the post. Don't do that. I see that on Facebook all the time. Number 3, entertain. Okay, so funny things on Facebook tend to go viral. I actually just posted something that was hilarious yesterday, and it has almost 600 likes. So fun, people love having fun on Facebook. So be genuine, be authentic. People want to follow people they connect with, okay? Share content that is shareable. That's how you can get content to go viral. I think my biggest video has 2.5 million views. I actually just shared last month a video that went viral. So that one has almost 160,000 views. I have videos with 250,000 views, 300,000 views, 500,000 views. I have posts that have been shared 39,000 times. So share content that is shareable. Once again, do not plug your company in because that will not go viral. Stay within your brand as much as possible. Shareable content has a higher percentage of going viral if you would just stop plugging your company in or your product. Okay? So on Facebook, join as many interest groups as you can. Search on Facebook like kayak, makeup, you have fitness groups, local groups, mom groups, running groups. Like there's a ton of groups on Facebook that you can make connections, build relationships. You're not in those groups to share your product or your opportunity. You're not looking for the next plug to share your product and opportunity, okay? You are in those groups to add value to those groups, interact with people. You're in those groups to bring something to the table, not take away. See, so many people come on social media to take away. What rep am I going to sign today? What customer am I going to sign today? Me. What am I going to get today? When I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, man, what kind of value am I going to add today on my Facebook? So that is always where my wheels are turning. What kind of value am I going to add today? It's not like, what am I going to get out of the situation? So we need to change our mindset a little bit. Okay. So lives are huge on Facebook, even though their algorithm right now is completely censoring lives. I used to get like 200, 400 people on one live, and now it's like 35, like 40 people. So something happened to the lives where it's just not being shown. It's not, I have people messaging me and saying, man, I miss so many of your lives because I'm not getting the notification anymore. But still, lives are the latest tool that Facebook has launched, so it has the highest algorithm stats that you can get. People spend 3 times longer watching a live than a recorded video. Video posts have 135% greater organic reach than photo posts do. Video posts have increased by 75% in 2018. Okay, so that is something that you need to keep in mind when you are going into marketing. What works best in videos right now is where it's at. You have short promo videos. I call short promo videos. They're under a minute long, and these videos are being used by Pat McGrath, Adidas, Tom Ford, who else? Steve Madden. So many of the people that I'm forgetting right now, but they're billion-dollar brands using short promo videos because that is where marketing is headed on social media right now. Short promo videos are king. And that's why in my community, I not only teach people how to create these short promo videos to rock their business, but I create them for them, literally creating content for you to share. Okay. So do people wake up wondering, what did you post today? That is what I want people to think about when they think about your brand, when they think about what you stand for, the things that you're bringing to the table, and the value that you're adding to the Facebook world. Okay. So on Facebook, when you do a business or a product post, I want you to think about adding a call to action as well. So on Facebook, the call to actions are going to change because I don't want people to text me. I wanted people to be in my inbox, or I wanted people to comment so I can message them, because that's how I did my follow-ups. So the call to actions on Facebook would be like, drop me a comment, drop an emoji, comment, free whatever, like just comment opportunity. I would use keywords for them to do, or drop an emoji sticker, and then I will connect with those people so I can do follow-ups with them. Okay, there's 2 different styles of marketing that work on Facebook. One is what I call aggressive marketing, and that is your power post, your call to actions. Those are like targeted marketing. Okay, so soft marketing is what I call the lifestyle post. You don't do any call to action. So for example, let's say that I don't drink coffee, but I just came back from vacation. My brain is like all over the place. So I'm drinking a cup of coffee today, and this happens to be keto coffee. And I am going to take a picture. Let's say I sell keto coffee, which I don't. Okay, I don't. So I'm going to take a picture with it, and I'm going to say, I had a rough past week, but thankfully I have this coffee to get me through the day. I didn't say comment. I didn't say inbox me to order. I didn't post my link. That is what I call a lifestyle post. Okay. You're still promoting the business. You're still promoting the product, but you're making it about your lifestyle. You're not like message me, text me, do this. Okay. So those are different. Those are called power posts. So Facebook monthly events were huge to create duplication for my team. So I did them with every single company that I was with, okay? So in those events, I went over company history. I went into why I joined. I went into what the products were, why the products were different. I went over why join as a rep, the compensation plan. So I always did a giveaway in all of my monthly events. Because if you don't do a giveaway, people will not come to your events. Some people are like, how do I get people to my events? Do a giveaway. People love free stuff, okay? So for my giveaway, I always said you need to tag 5 or more people to be entered. Because I not only want to tap into my friends, I want to tap into their friends and their friends. If they want to join the giveaway, then they're going to refer more people. So this is the last portion of the training. Let's go into recruiting, because that's kind of like the number one question everyone always asks me. Recruiting, how did you do it? How did you become a top recruiter and all of that, okay? So when you have branding, you have defined your brand very, very well. You have a social media influence because you created a power brand. You have people in your inbox when you post your call to actions, okay? Now, when you have people in your inbox, what do you send every single prospect? Now, this is where a lot of leaders differ in what to send prospects. But here's what I'm going to ask you. Who do you want to listen to? People that have an impressive recruiting record from a cold market, or people that don't have an impressive recruiting record on recruiting? See, because I would not listen to a vet if I have heart problems. Like, we need to be careful who we're listening to. If you want to know about recruiting, if you want to know how to become an influencer, if you want to know how to create content, you go to people that have done it. You don't go to people that have done well in network marketing. They may not know anything of what you're trying to accomplish or get or come to or get at. Actually, most top earners in network marketing are not top recruiters. They're just not. So if you want to become a top recruiter, listen to people who are top recruiters. Just because people made money in network marketing does not mean they are top recruiters or they know how to reach the cold market. So for me, using a tool was so important. This is why I always had a landing page. A landing page is a website that usually is 1 page long, and it goes over bullet points on the opportunity and the product, very short videos, to the point, overcoming objections before they even came up without overwhelming my prospect. Why? Because every single company that I've been with, the website is so overwhelming that I got overwhelmed. I joined my second company, and I came into the group that they had for the training for the reps, and I looked at the pin post and I was like, I'm out. Like, I never read it, just so you know. Never read it. It was way too overwhelming for me. I was like, I'll figure it out, but I'm not reading that. It was like 10,000 pages long. You cannot overwhelm a prospect if you're trying to recruit that prospect. The goal is that they are already like maybe iffy about network marketing. Maybe they've never done it before. People are already coming into a place where they're fearful because most people fear the unknown. So you need to make it easier for people, not more difficult, okay? And this whole message people and ask them, hey, do you have 3 minutes to watch a video? And if you don't, let me message you back when you do have 3 minutes. Like, stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. Just quit it. That is such a gimmick that people have caught on to, and people are not dealing with it anymore. Send the darn thing. Follow up with people. Let God take care of the rest. The whole, there's nothing that annoys me more than when people message me and say, hey, do you have 3 minutes to watch this video? And I'm like, send the video. Oh, no, I can't send the video. Can you watch it right now? Because if you can't watch it right now, then I'll message you. I'm like, I'm gone. Gone. Gone with the wind. She gone. Hi, Miss Megan. Don't do that to people. Like, I don't even understand that mindset. That is craziness. You would have gotten me to watch the video. Here's the reality. You would have gotten me to watch the video if you would just send the video. But now we're playing games, and I don't play games. I don't play games with people. Like, I don't go into business with people that like playing games. Like, it's just a whole bunch of, like, don't add me to a group. Don't message me if you've never commented on my wall. If you don't support anything that I do, don't be in my inbox talking about your product. Just don't do it. And certainly don't message people and tell them, do you have 3 minutes to watch this video? Can I get back to you? And if you don't have 3 minutes, then I'll get back to you later. Because when you do have 3 minutes, then I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you making it so complicated? I don't even want to watch the video anymore. It could be gold. It could be free. You can be giving stuff for free and I don't want to watch it anymore. Because you have made it so darn complicated that I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so use a tool to share your product and opportunity with people. If you don't use a tool, that was my way of not saying too much and making sure that everyone got the same exact information. Because I have 5 children. I'm pretty sure you're busy too. You're going to say a lot of things to some people, less things to other people. And then how do you know what you're saying to each person if you don't have something that is sent to every single person that messages you? It's concise. It is the same thing. Everyone gets the same information. The objective of what you share with a prospect is to answer all objections before they come up without overwhelming them with information. Okay. What I sent to every single prospect when I was in network marketing was in my notes, and every single person got the exact same information. I followed up with people 2 days after initial contact, 2 weeks after, and every single month to invite them to my Facebook event. This is why Facebook events are so important, because that gives you a reason to follow up with people again. Most people need to see an opportunity 14 to 16 times. Hello. Yes, it's true. 14 to 16 times before they even decide to join or consider. I did not follow up with people to ask them, are you ready to join my business? Are you ready to do this? Like, have you thought about it? How you watched the video? I followed up with people to tell them what was going on in my business, how amazing my business was, how it was growing, all true things. But I had posture when I was following up with people. Okay, so if you're following up with people to beg people to join you, okay, if you're going to beg people to join you, you're going to beg people to work. This is why 98% of network marketers are not making considerable amount of money. Only 2% of network marketers are making 6 figures and above. Power, posture is everything in network marketing. Okay, so create a power brand. Number 1, create a power brand. Number 2, share it on social media consistently. That's what it's about, consistently. Then you become the hunted instead of the hunter. Your brand needs to be relevant. It needs to be engaging. It needs to be interesting. Get creative, add value, have a blast, and change the world where you're at it. That's what this whole thing is about. Okay. Now, if you want to learn how to do the promo videos and how to market yourself effectively and how to brand yourself and attraction marketing and all those things, I have a community that I started, I believe, 5 months ago. The community has almost 500 people in it in 5 months, which is crazy for me. I think it's less than 5 months, but we're doing amazing things in there. I think our engagement post, where if you need comments and likes, because we know the algorithm is kind of messed up right now. If you need engagement, we have a post and it has like 4.2 thousand comments in it. We're always getting people to comment on each other. We build a community that helps each other out. So I have so much content in there, from promotional videos that you can use that are HD to animated posts. You know, all these animated posts that you're seeing in your feed from people that are doing sponsored ads, and they look amazing and they stop you in your tracks. That is the kind of stuff that I'm teaching my community to do, because content creators become influencers. And I want you to think outside of network marketing. People get such tunnel vision when they go into network marketing. Like, is this group just going to help me for my network marketing business? I have another business that I'm doing. Will this group help me do that? If you're trying to become an influencer through network marketing, the group is going to help you do that. From top apps to how to build a stunning website, which I have a tutorial in there, like how to become an influencer, best tips to become an influencer, things, practical things, because there's people that are like, add value on Facebook, add value on social media. And then people are like, well, how? How do I do that? Where are the tools to do that with, right? So I came in to solve that problem, and I am the only community out here on social media that is actually giving you the tools and creating content for you and showing you how to create content yourself. The results have been incredible. I have one girl that was had the number one recruiting team in her entire company since she joined my community. I have a training in there, a training website that has all this training that you saw here today that is available for you to train your entire downline with. That community is my pride and joy. That is my legacy in network marketing. And I wanted to create something different. I wanted to create something real, like real tools, like real things that we can put into practice. Not just like for me to tell you, go add value and like, okay, well, how do I do that, right? So I actually have a live in that community coming up tomorrow, what day is it? No, not tomorrow. The 27th. The 27th, I have a live in that community that is going to share with you how to kick start the new year in an amazing way. So that community is $25 a month. I have a light version of that community that has a lot less content. That one is $17 a month. And I wanted to make it affordable for people to be able to do, whether you're just starting in network marketing and you can only afford the $17 a month, or you want a lot of content, a lot of training. We have the $25 a month. That community is unlike anything that is in network marketing right now. Let me see if I can post it on here for you guys. It's called Content Creators Elite. I'm going to post it for you so you can check it out. I have the units on the website too. There we go. So I have the units on that website too, so you can see, there we are. So you can see what we offer in the community and what it's all about, and all the training and all the stuff that you have access to, where to find HD graphics, where to find HD videos. Like, I went all out in there because I don't have a team anymore since I retired from network marketing. So this community has become my team. This community has become where I go to when I can't sleep at night, and I create amazing content and I just share it in there. So I am not like, oh, that's a lot of content for $25. I'm just like, I'd rather overwhelm you with content, okay, that you can have an archive of stuff to go through. We have thousands of pictures in there. Than under deliver. I always over deliver in all of my trainings, in all my communities, because that's who I am. Number one, I serve Jesus and I'm accountable to him. I work as unto the Lord first and foremost, and everything else sorts itself out. So I love you guys. I hope I see you in there. I have some amazing things coming. We're doing a 30-day boot camp, and it's going to give you one post every single day to go and post on your wall. And it's going to give you all the engagement that you need, because you're going to get comments and likes and all of that. It's going to be amazing. We're doing the 30-day to kick off the group the right way in January. You don't want to miss it. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.